Hey everybody, this is Kevin and welcome to a very quick video. It's a repair video, but I've already done the repair, so I'm not going to show you me doing it, but I want to show you what I did. But I want to show you, more interestingly, something that I found out along the way. If you remember last time I flew the SuperNova, I flew it in a two-stage configuration, and I think I was running a C60 and probably a C65 for the upper. But the C60 the booster got stuck in the rocket. Now this is the way that the booster attaches, and as you can see, it completely blew out, burned up the motor. What I think happened is when it ejected the C60, the motor probably shot out, but the booster got stuck because enough of the C65 was sticking out where it just hung on. I mean, the odds of that happening are, I guess, pretty rare, but it did. And anyway, so as the upper stage was burning, it just burned that whole center portion right out. Yeah, nothing left of that. So anyway, this needed to be rebuilt. There's really no way of repairing it, I guess, unless you cut off the fins and glued them on a new tube. But you're probably, easier just to build a new one. So that being said, I did do that. And the question then became, okay, do I have a template, or how do I get the exact right shape for this? Well, jumped on the internet and I found the SuperNova on Jim Z's website. I believe it's spacemodeling.org. If you go there, find Jim Z, and he's got plans for almost every Estes rocket ever made, practically. And he did have the SuperNova. So with that, I was able to download a copy with a ruler for reference sizing, which, if you ever scan anything for your rockets, please, please, please scan them with a ruler so we can get a size reference. It's almost no good to share this picture with the world if you don't include a size reference. So anyway, that being said, I found it, was able to print it up, and I printed it onto cardstock. And then when I did that, I was able to cut out one individual fin. Whoops. So I got this fin cut out, and I took some 3/32 inch balsa, which is what it called for, and I made enough fins to make a new booster. And this one, again, it's painted black. It's identical to the previous one. So this will work for my two stages. But then I got to thinking, you know what? I've gotten so close to 2,000 feet before. What if I were to three-stage this rocket? Maybe I can get it up to 2,000 feet on a third stage. So I built a second one, so I cut out 3 more fins with this template, and I created a second one. Now, the only difference in the two is the color. Obviously, you can see one's black and one's orange. Reason being, the first stage being black, it'll land relatively close to me. In previous experiences I've had with three-stagers, Joe, the second stage is not easy to find because by the time it falls off, the rocket's way out there. So I decided to do it in a bright orange just to make it easier to find out in the desert. So again, 2 new boosters, a black one for the 2-stage, and I'll use the orange one if I'm going to run a 3rd stage setup. Anyway, that being said, I got to looking at those fins, especially this one, and I'm like, that looks awfully familiar. I mean, just the base of it looks... Does that look like anything familiar to you? Well, I got my Alpha 3 out, and I said, that looks pretty darn close to being the same fin design that comes on the Alpha. Now again, this is 3/32 inch balsa, and this is probably 1 millimeter, maybe a 32nd of an inch plastic. But the fin shape is so similar, so I took my template that I cut out, laid it up to it, and if I'll be doggone, that's an exact match. So the SuperNova uses the same profile plan as the Alpha for the fins. Again, just throwing that out there. Not saying that means anything to anyone or anything, but if you ever want to build an Alpha 3 scratch and you need a perfect fin layout, go to the SuperNova, print up the plans for its fin, and you've got the right shape and size. So just wanted to throw that quick video out there, show you what I discovered. Pretty interesting. So SuperNova is now ready to go. I'm going to keep this for posterity, but it's, for all intents and purposes, it's trash. I got this to go if I'm going to do a 2-stage. And if I want to go 3-stage, I'm going to use this as the second. See if I can set this up. And then this would be the 1st stage. So, pretty interesting little contraption. I'm not sure about the weight and balance. When I run the 3rd stage setup, more than likely going to want to put some extra weight up in the nose, but that's okay because I got altimeters, I got all sorts of things I can throw up in the nose cone for ballast. So, not a problem there. So with that, I'll call this video a wrap, but thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, or hope you learned something from it. So with that, we'll see y'all later. God bless. Bye-bye.